Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you. It's Friday. Welcome to our Friday Village Gathering. My name's Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and we're here to do what we normally do on Fridays, which is a card for the collective and then individual cards for those who request to talk about how'd your week go? How'd you do? What did you learn? This is the Friday weekly wrap up. So we will start by reviewing the collective cards that we pulled on Monday and then pulling a card for the collective. So let's hop on right over to CardCam, and I'll let everyone know that I am... Oh, Mixuir, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Super chats and super stickers are ways that you can support the work that we're doing here. Thank you, Mixuir. And I want to say there was one up here when I first got here too, but we'll get to it. Oh yes, there it is. Claire C. And we can see as well, I'm going to have to fix it, but you can see I've tried to give you the 4 badge. Those who have been a member for 4 years or more get a new badge that says 4. Claire is sporting hers right now. Members, you will also notice that there are new members only emojis. Claire, thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. And thank you for starting the Friday Frosty Beverage Fund and contributing to it. Thank you very much. And Gen Xers, now I'm looking at you too. Oh my goodness, Gen Xers, thank you so much for being a member and for the same contribution. We really appreciate this. Okay. And we are having a little bit of tech issues this morning, but not too bad, or this afternoon, or what is noon? This noon time. But here we go. We're not going to let that stop us. What you can see is I have chosen this really beat up deck, the Unicorn Tarot from US Games. I do not even know if this is still available, but we're using it today. Bex Tarot, so nice to see you on Instagram. If you haven't listened to the podcast Confessions of a Tarot Reader yet, please do. I am the September guest, and it's a great podcast regardless. Again, that's Bex Tarot. All right. So let's see what we got over here. Audrey M., thank you so much for being a member for more than 2 years. And thank you for reminding us what the collective cards were on Monday. We had the 6 of Wands reversed, the 2 of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands. Gotta lean into your own creativity and passion. Nothing else is gonna work. So that's how we started the week as a collective. How do we end the week as a collective? Oh, Mixuir. No, this is Mixuir. No. This is me taking voice lessons and modulating my voice appropriately. Yeah, this is my normal speaking voice. Thank you. Oh, RSDSS. Yes, a podcast. A podcast. Confessions of a Tarot Reader. It is a great podcast, and you want to check it out. Yeah, Mixuir, seriously. The thing that I could lose that could really lose everything for me is the voice. So I'm doing the right thing. All right, here we go. This is for the collective. How did we do this week? 5 of Cups. I mean, it's been a hard week, whether personally, in a larger way, not an easy week, I think, for anyone. And what's the lesson of the 5 of Cups always? You have to be able to deal with the grief. Whatever the grief is, you have to be able to deal with it. But you also have to remember that in the presence of grief, there is also love. And leaning into that love is what helps us heal. So Does that resonate from a collective perspective? Collective perspective. I love that. RSDSS, your real voice is shocking, but sounds so cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I grew up in a theatrical family and my dad was a minister. So when I perform, I naturally sort of turn on that voice, and it's loud and is not that great. So we're working on it. All right, here we go. I am just going to hop on over. I'm hopping on over to Instagram for 1 second to do Tarot by Bianca. It's so good to see you. Glad you're here. We usually see you over on YouTube. Here's a card for you. We end your week with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I wonder if you're not feeling your best. And I also wonder if business is not going the way you want it to. The key here is self-care, grounding, and being clear about what you're grounded in going forward. And it's great to see you. All right. Audrey M., you are first up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. Did you see the new ones? Okay. Audrey M., a follow-up to the Four of Swords on Monday. Six of Cups reversed. So I feel like there is a lot of healing from the past. This week, and maybe generally, Audrey M., the theme is healing from the past. That's the bottom line there. So my question to you is, will we see you on Sunday? For those of you who are local, we have our local tarot meetup this Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Well, obviously it's Eastern time because it's in person. It can only be in one time zone at once. 4 p.m. Panera Bread, Palm City. Audrey, I hope you'll be there, and I hope lots of people will be there. Michelle's Mystic Corner, I want to thank you so much for I just saw you do something there. Yeah, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. All right, Jeannie Mnuchin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Jeannie. Jeannie, thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We appreciate you so much. Monday was the Six of Wands, but you're still struggling. Yeah, I get that. I get that. And we are sending you so much healing. Oh, Wendy, you love all the new emojis. Thank you. All right. So, Jeannie. The Fool reversed. It's hard. It's hard to do what you need to do. And you're doing it. And that's the important thing. You know, you are showing up the best way that you can in order to take care of everything you need to take care of, most importantly, your health. I know it's hard, but hang in there and have faith that it's going to take you where you need to go. Oh, Rebecca, as a former singing teacher and student, I can actually hear the difference of not forcing your voice so much. It sounds to me, yeah, that's exactly what we're working on. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. Betty Flesher, I see you wearing your 4 badge as well. Thanks so much, Betty, for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members only emojis. Here we go. Betty Flesher. The Sun reversed. So I feel like, you know, this could be a lot of things. It could just be the weather wasn't good this week. It could be that It could be that you haven't been feeling your best this week. But it also could be, Betty, that you are doing a thing that I know that you do, which is not believing in yourself as much as you could. So take whatever fits. Wendy, what deck is this? The Unicorn Tarot. This and this box will tell you how old it is. I've had it for a very, very long time. So yeah. I'm looking for a year, but this was before. Oh, no. I just don't have my new glasses yet. There is a year on it, but I have no idea what it is. It's old, though. It's old. I had it in the 90s. If I had to guess a year, I would say 1990. Hey, Ivo Fur, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and your daughter. Very good. For you, TJ, the King of Cups reversed. There is something going on that is not making you happy. And the question is there something you can do about it? And if there is, then do it. And if not, then find a way to sort of compartmentalize it. I think this has been a little bit of a difficult week, and we are all sending you love. Now, for your daughter, we have the 10 of Wands. It's called rods here, but I always say wands because that's what I do. 10 of Wands for your daughter. It feels heavy. Your daughter is going through it right now and is really trying to shoulder it on her own. I feel like she's not necessarily asking for help or not necessarily asking for help from the correct people. But she's pretty capable. I'm going to say that for sure. Okay. Smile Soul 20, you're up next. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. And thanks for being a moderator. Glad you're here. Here's a card for the wrap up. The Magician reversed. Like, I feel like this week you were just kind of feeling like no matter what you do, it's not good enough. What's going on? No matter what you do, it's not good enough. And don't feel that internally. If other people are giving you that vibe, that's their problem. You need to be strong in you and recognize your skills, your abilities, and your strength. Oh, Wendy, love the unicorn and the sun card. So my criticism of this deck is that they basically took weight images and stuck a unicorn in there. But it's such a fun deck, and the artwork really is unique. So, yeah, I love it. Okay. Candy B. We're going to go ahead and do you. Wrap-up card for you and Marlon. On Monday, Candy B, you had the World reversed. And now the 8 of Swords. And so World reversed, 8 of Swords. I feel like your entire life is giving you anxiety right now. I'm sorry, that's not a very uplifting reading, is it? I'm sorry. But it does feel like you're going to have to break out of the repetitive things that are going through your mind that you're telling yourself. You're going to have to break out of that in order to be able to figure out what you want your world to look like. For Marlon had the Ace of Wands. And now the Queen of Swords. I feel like Marlon wants to hear the truth, but sometimes the truth pisses him off. So what do you do with that, right? Got to work with that. All right. Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Christina R., we're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. That's you, your mom, and your sister. It's a family affair up in here today. We have the other thing my voice instructor said is drink more. I've never seen you drinking alive, and y'all know I do. I'm not talking alcohol. But she's like, I should see you drinking more. Okay. Again, I wish I could take that a different way, but anyway. Okay, here we go. Christine R. Monday was the Magician reversed for you. And now the Four of Swords reversed. And I actually love this reversal as an answer for the Magician reversed, because I feel like you are being so proactive in everything that you need to do. I know it's not easy, but you got to keep on doing it. Now for Karen. Karen has Strength reversed. All right. Karen starts with Strength reversed. Oh, what a good job you did this week, Karen. Oh my gosh. I have to ask IT John for a gold star. Because IT John, please, a gold star. Because when you can take Strength on Monday reversed and come back on Friday with it right side up, you did such a good job. What did you do a good job doing? Getting your priorities right. Finding your inner strength, believing in yourself, and not letting anger take the stage. Well done. Terry Rosario, you see that? That's cool, right? That's cool. Okay, now for Kim. Kim had the King of Pentacles, and now the Three of Swords. Kim, you are on a very, very difficult journey right now. And there's hope, and then there's not hope. And we think we're going somewhere, and then we're not. And it feels so hard. It's important just to take it in a broad sense. So that, yes, there's going to be ups and downs. But you're going to keep your eye on the prize going forward. That's what you got to do. Okay. Okay, Cassandra Revelta, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. A wrap-up card for you and your mom and Gemini Sun, of course. Here we go. Cassandra, wrapping you up with the King of Swords reversed. This makes me worried about issues of trust. If there's something that may have come up that makes you wonder what and whom you can trust, either personally or professionally. There could also be something here about communication where there's a conversation you want to have or something you need to say that you haven't been able to figure out how to do yet, and maybe you need to. Now, for Mom, Raquel, this is for Raquel, the Magician. Look at you. You have strength, you've got power, you've got tools, you've got skills, you've got abilities, you've got a voice. You're using it all, and you're a great teacher. You're doing a good job. Okay, and for Gemini Sun, the Four of Cups. This has not been the easiest week. Things are not going the way you would like them to. Going forward, if you can, try to let go of the instinct that I've just got to do something now. I've just got to choose something now. Maybe you don't have to. Maybe you can wait for something better. All right. Hey, RKFBE, so good to see you over on Instagram. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you real quick. Ten of Wands reversed. This week, you may have done a good job asking for help when that's not always easy for you. Or you may have decided you don't have to do it all, be it all. You may have decided you're enough just being you. In any case, it's a good thing. Good to see you. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a wrap-up card for you. Queen of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. Some of you know why, because it is my significator. But I'm very happy to let you have it today, Vaishali. this week, I think, like, you need to look back over this week, Vaishali, and figure out the ways in which you showed up with creativity, in which you were nurturing of yourself and others, in which you were allowing yourself to follow your passions. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I'm happy to see it. Hey, Lightseeker 11, good to see you. Let me know if you'd like a card. I love this from Heather Roberts. Hi, Village, I got here. Yay, we're happy to see you. I am so proud of myself. I've been staying out of my head and feeling my instincts, and this felt so good. Can't wait to give you that card. You are in the queue. Lightseeker. I'm going to go ahead and do you right now. Lightseeker over on Twitch, glad you're here. And RSDSS, I know you're here too. Let me know if you wanted a card today. Lightseeker. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week did not go the way you expected or the way you wanted. Excuse me. I think some things have not come together the way you had hoped. Breathe, give it time, be patient, and maybe find a new strategy. It's okay. Okay. Mary, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Okay. Good morning, Mary. Mary, do you have a job yet? That's what I really want to know. Magician reversed, maybe not. There is a lot here that focuses on your tools, your skills, communication. Yeah, Mary, no. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, yeah. We got to turn this around. We got to do the magic. We really do. We have to really welcome people to see who you are and see your skills and see your tools and see what you bring to the table. Make sure you see that too, and you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, Lightseeker, super true. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Helen. Helen 895, so happy to see you. Here's a card for you. Helen 895, you have the 8 of Wands, obviously in this deck, the 8 of Rods. I think this week there was, like, the energy really flowed. I think the week flew by. I think you got some stuff done, and you may have had some positive communication. But here's the thing. You did some things this week that you will not see the effect of, good, bad, or neutral, for a little while. So you're still waiting to see how that comes in. That's okay, though. All right. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay. Barbie Bird, here we go. We're going to do... Hi, Barbie. I see you're here. Okay. We're going to do you, and we're going to do Mixuir, who I know is here as well, or at least was. Okay. So, Barbie, you started with the 6 of Cups reversed. No Deuterang came back, though, did they? Oh, yes, we're still talking about D, aren't we? 6 of Cups reversed. And then the Hierophant reversed. You know, I love what Frank had to say in our live stream on Tuesday about, you know, the kind of man he is. Do you really want that man? Like, I thought that was brilliant, right? No, and I resisted the urge. We are proud of you. Well done. That's so good. So when we look at you, Barbie, Monday, 6 of Cups reversed, and now the Hierophant reversed. So I'm going to tell a little story with that. Whether you know it or not, you are fully deconstructing. You are fully deconstructing all of the things you were taught to believe about yourself, life, and your place in the world. You are deconstructing all of it. And whether you know this or not, something happened this week that really moved you forward in your deconstruction journey. Barbie, yeah, he nailed it, right? Right? So, from Mixuair, Michelle, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. Michelle, you had the 5 of Pentacles to start out. And now the 2 of Wands. And I think the thing that is so hard right now, and it's harder because of physical pain, but because of physical pain, emotional pain, whatever. For any of us, when we're in that state, it is so hard to see forward to the future. It is so hard to see that. And I just want to do the magic, Michelle, that you could see your good future. Because when we're not feeling well, it's so hard to imagine that things can get better. And you're a hopeful person. But I think this has been a hard week. It's important to keep that hope and that vision and that magic and manifestation for the way forward. RSDSS, sorry I made you wait. It's so good to see you. We are having a couple of different tech issues today, but we're still doing it, man. We're on it. RSDSS, so good to see you. Your Monday card with the Magician reversed. All right. You started, right, and I was not laughing, that sounds bad, but I was commenting that that's a hard card to get when you're a teacher. And I know you're a teacher. So RSDSS, here we go. Starting with the Magician reversed and ending with Strength. So I love that you got 2 major arcana cards. And this is the really interesting thing about Magician and Strength. Magician is the first card of the first septenary. Strength is the first card of the second septenary. So right now, this minute, RSDSS, what I can say about you as a person is you are actively working on adulting the best way you know how. And you are actively working on regulating your emotions the best way you know how. And this is good. This is good. So keep doing that growth. And let me know what you think. Glad you're here. Kay Talks, good to see you. I hope you and all are doing well. Glad you are here. Okay. Mixuair Barbie beat me to it. Damn straight. And I love this. Mixuair says, I had a fun night last night and it gave me hope. Yay, we love that. I went to bingo. Hang on. I have to read this. This is too good. Okay, here it is. I went to bingo at the Sapphic Bar, a block over from me. You have a Sapphic Bar a block over from you? Good for you. That's awesome. And bingo was pickle themed. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that so much. And oh my goodness, everyone, you remember Kay Talks had her baby back around Christmas time. And the baby is now 8 months old. Yes, I remember when I was asking you when this baby would get out of me. Yes, I remember that too. All right. Robin Renee, I see you over there on Instagram. You are in the queue, and I'm so glad you're here. Okay. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, Melissa Grosso, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A long, difficult week. I'm sorry, sending you love. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. You started with the King of Wands, and you definitely felt the fire this week. Look at you. You are the High Priestess. I always think about you with this card. I think you carry this energy in a lot of ways normally. And so here's the thing. It was a hard week, and we're not taking that away from you. But in that hard week, you didn't make a mess. You know, in that hard week, you did everything the way you needed to do it. And that's what you need to know. Like, we don't want it always to be this hard. But, at the very same time, you need to know that you can fall into a barrel of crap and come out smelling sweet. So it is a superpower you have. All right. Liz Harrison, thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. 4 of Cups reversed is how you started. Okay, you started with the 4 of Cups reversed. And now the 8 of Swords. So Liz, I feel like you had to do some things this week that maybe you didn't really want to do, or you had to deal with some things this week that you really didn't want to deal with. I think you tried to make the best of it, but I think some of it has been difficult. And I think you may find yourself caught in some thinking loops, not quite knowing how to manage something. Take a breath, give it time. You'll get there. It'll be okay. Hey, Joyous Ocean, good to see you. And Mixuir, this just gets better and better. So we're in a sapphic bar. We're playing pickle-themed bingo, and there's a burlesque performer dressed as a lobster. You have all the fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that sounds way too good to even believe. Okay, Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Okay. Monday card was the 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. You started, Pip, with the 5 of Cups reversed. And now the 4 of Swords reversed. So, Pip, I think you're doing a really good job making the best of some difficult things. You are focusing on the positive. You are getting out when it's hard to do. Like, you're kind of forcing yourself to do what you need to do for your own well-being, even in difficult times. Appropriate. Very good. Now for Pamela. And of course, Pamela's a member here as well. 2 of Wands reversed. Pamela, I think there's ways that when you're looking to the future, I feel like you're having a hard time seeing how things are going to be, how it's going to be okay, whether it's your future or some collective future. Maybe something happened this week that took away hope for the future for you. But we're doing the magic. We always got to have hope, and we've always got to be able to use our own energy to visualize and, to the best of our ability, create the future we want. And there it is. All right, Robin Renee Albritton, so good to see you. That's Dr. Alled over here on YouTube. Thanks for being here on Instagram. Yeah, this was interesting because we knew, okay, on Monday, we knew that Robin Renee had a job interview. And I pulled the Ace of Pentacles and I was like, oh, this could be the job. And, you know, any tarot person is going to agree with that. That was not an unusual interpretation. Ace of Pentacles, new job. Well, it turns out the interview that she went to was terrible. Like, even if offered this job, I don't think she would take it or should. So now let's wrap up that Ace of Pentacles. Knowing that information, let's wrap that up and see what we got. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So what I'm seeing here, Robin Renee, so obviously that was not the job for you, but Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups, what we're going to say about that is how important it is for you to be grounded in the knowledge of who you are. And you know yourself. In that interview, you're like, yeah, I can't work for this person appropriately, right? So by remembering who you are, you will find what you're looking for. And with that Ace of Pentacles on Monday, I'm still saying the job is coming, just not that one. All right. Okay, you know what? I'm going back to Pip because I forgot to do Pamela's daughter. So let's do Pamela's daughter real quick. Pamela's daughter, the moon. There's a lot of confusion and you're kind of looking for what is true, but you got to keep looking to figure it out. It's not easy. Okay. Sorry, I forgot you. Nalini Kalu, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. Oh, and you found one of the new ones. Yay. Okay. You started with the Eight of Cups reversed, and now the Two of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like there's some sense of like the life you have right now is not really the life that you want to have. And we know that, and you know that. And I think, you know, this week it became really evident that you're not sure how you're going to pop out of this life and into one closer to what you want. The thing is, sometimes we cannot see the way, but we still have to believe in the concept. And so going forward, just recognize you'll find your way. Just look for it. Okay. Hey, Crash GXD, good to see you over on Twitch. Let me know if you would like a card to end your week. Jing96, good to see you. You are in the queue. All right. Gianna, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Here's a card for you. The Fool. I love this. And I love this too, because like Gianna has been a member here for a while, so we know her as a member of our village, but she's also a tarot card designer. And so I love, you know, that you, a tarot card designer, got the Fool. And as an artist, I feel like this week, maybe you started a new project. Maybe you're doing research or learning about something, maybe not a tarot project, maybe just any kind of art project. This seems to me like this week, new projects, new journeys, some kind of new learning, some kind of new study. And it's exciting and it's fun. It does not feel like drudgery. It feels fun. Right. Wendy points out that in this deck, the unicorn has replaced the dog. Yep. Because we all want a pet unicorn, don't we? Though really, I think I would rather be a unicorn's pet, to be honest with you. If that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ren, you are up next. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Eight of Cups. Ren, I think this week you may have felt like it was time for you to make a change and move on from something. Or maybe you've been dealing with issues of feeling abandoned, feeling like someone or something has moved on from you. One way or the other. This is very much about healing and putting in the rear view mirror things that have hurt you so you can heal and move forward. All right. Jenna Perkins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using the members only emojis. We appreciate you. Okay, Monday you had the Three of Swords and you're coming back for more. We appreciate that, but look at that, the Hierophant. I feel like that's like really clear, like Three of Swords, I'm hurt, Hierophant, see the doctor. Like, I feel like you found some solutions to your problems. And I feel like you found them in a very, very smart way. So we have healing, we have solutions, we have seeing the right authority, whether it's the authority within you or some other authority to help you. It's a great thing. Okay. Nada Iva, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Seven of Swords reversed. Nada. I think what's important here is to recognize that you have to trust yourself. I think this week something came up that was around trust or distrust, honesty versus dishonesty, and you did the right thing, and you need to know that you have that integrity and other people can see it too. And if they can't see it, it's because they don't want to see it. Trey Cameron, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Glad you're here. You had the Hermit on Monday. Very appropriate card for you, Trey. And now we have Death reversed. So 2 major arcana cards, very close to each other numerically. I feel like you may have done something significant this week, whether it was internal or external, whether it was creative, spiritual, social, whatever. I feel like there is a path that you've gotten on that you need to stay on. And it is spiritual, it is healing, it is appropriate. Hi, Dre 00723. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you would like a card to end the week and I'll put you in the queue. And Medium That Rocks. It's this deck. It's old. This is Unicorn Tarot. It was published by US Games. I don't know if it's still available. I had it in the 90s. I think it's a 90s deck. Is that right? I think so. Okay. I don't know what I did to just wake up the smart speaker, but there we are. Okay, Karina, I see you and you are in the queue. So glad you're here, Karina Morrison. Thanks for being here. Okay. Oh, Medium That Rocks. Yeah, please look now and come back and let us know. Report back with your findings. Okay, Lisa E., here we go. We appreciate you. And you have a jumper, Lisa E.? You started with the Queen of Cups and now the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like it's about putting things in perspective. I think it's about perspective. I think, Lisa E., on Monday with that Queen of Cups, we're talking about understanding that your happiness really does matter. But then how does that change your behavior? If you know your happiness matters, what do you do differently? That's the question. And for Jenna, your daughter, Jenna had the Queen of Wands and now the Three of Cups. I feel like Jenna may be finding some ways to help herself and find community and find ways that life can be enjoyable. Vaishali, you are very welcome. Karina, thank you for your patience. Up next, we have Claire C. Claire C., thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emoji. And thank you so much for starting the Friday Beverage Fund and contributing to it. Really appreciate that. Okay, so Claire, you started with the Six of Wands reversed, and now the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Claire, we are sending you so much love. There is something going on, whether it's for you internally, whether it's friends and family, or something larger. There is something going on for you where you are having a hard time feeling okay, feeling secure, feeling like you have what you need. And the key here, I think, the quote, and the person who said this and taught this originally did not end up being a great person, but it's still a good quote, which is, never let anyone steal your peace. So there's that. Carolina McMahon, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. Good to see you. Oh, look at this, Carolina. You have the Fool. So I feel like you did a good job this week trying to have new journeys, new possibilities, new opportunities, trying to explore and figure out what you can do, and exploring with hope, even in the face of difficulty. So very well done. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Here we go. Baby Cakes. Five of Swords reversed. So Baby Cakes, this week you managed to be diplomatic, and whatever you had to do there, that diplomacy made a difference. So instead of fighting a fight, instead of backing away, you managed something and you did it very well. Good job. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, up next we have Jing96 over on Twitch. So glad you're here. Really appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Three of Swords reversed. This week has been about healing and improvement. So Jing96, on Fridays, we do a card that reflects the week that was. We're wrapping up your week, and that's what I'm doing for you. Tomorrow, I'll be here at 12:30 Eastern, and you can ask anything you want. So come back and see me tomorrow. But for today, for this week, what I'm going to say is you did some things that facilitated your own healing, whether that's healing of body, mind, spirit, finances, whatever. You played on your own team and you facilitated your healing this week. So very, very well done. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. Very good. And one second here. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second here to scroll back and see where I am. Here we go. Okay. Joyous Ocean. We're doing you right now, and I'm going to let you know at this point I may be out of order, and that's because we've had 3 different things go wrong here today, and we're just doing what we got to do. So I'm doing my best, but if you think you were skipped, let me know. Joyous Ocean, 10 of Wands reversed is how you started. Joyous Ocean, 10 of Wands reversed, and now the Fool. Joyous Ocean, you did a good job this week resetting yourself. It's a tough season for you, and it's been a tough year for everybody, and for you. But you are going through your own spiritual, emotional reset, and it's appropriate and it's good. Jada had the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. Jada had the 5 of Pentacles. And now the 2 of Wands. And I think Jada's going back and forth between, is this a good planet to live on or is this not a good planet to live on? And the answer is, Jada, both, but it's the only planet you got, so you got to do it. And it's okay to look to the future with hope. Okay. Now, okay. Hang on one second here. I am just scrolling back for a second. I always make funny faces when I'm doing tech stuff. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, people are watching you while you're making those faces. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I am getting to where I need to be. Yes. Okay, GM Marcus, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. 6 of Wands on Monday and Justice on Friday. GM Marcus, whatever you did this week, you did it really well. You're keeping it balanced. You're winning. You're being competitive. You're doing all the things you need to do. Excellent. Revival of Venus, I haven't done you yet, but I do believe you're here, and now I know you're here. So yeah. And I am back on track. I've found the list. All right. Oh. Well, isn't that fabulous? I'm not sure what IT John did in the background, but thank you for fixing it. Okay. Here we go. Febborn, you're up next. Thanks for being here. 2 of Swords. Febborn, I think you're learning to be at peace with the things that you don't understand and you don't know what to do with. And I think you're figuring out how to make decisions about how to use your voice. It's a good thing. Terry Rosario, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. 6 of Swords. Terry, you did a good job this week staying logical, moving yourself forward, doing what needs to be done, and no notes. Terry, you did a great job this week. Now, let's see. Gen Xers, I'm seeing that you kindly gave me a super sticker. Can I kindly give you a card? Let me know. Okay. Rebecca Dusk, you're the next one I'm seeing here. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member. I hope you're great. Oh, you're not great. Okay. It's been a very, very difficult week. I am so sorry to hear this. Medical results and so forth. A bunch of unknowns. Oh my gosh, sending you so much love. May I please have a card to show what wisdom I can glean from all this week? Nice way of using the weekly card and personalizing it in your question. That was smart and good. And yes, I can easily do that. Okay. No wonder you're a good reader. All right, Rebecca, here we go. What you can glean from this week is that it's been a hard week for sure. So you have to do good self-care. But what else you can glean from this week is that you really don't know yet. And so you do not want to give in to dark imaginings, and you do not want to give in to conjecture at this point. Good luck. Keep us posted. We are all sending you love. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Maybe King of Cups reverse. That makes sense. 8 of Cups. Teresa, you are heavy in the process of healing from the past, and we know that. I mean, you've been doing that for a long time. But now, in order to succeed doing what you're doing right now, you need to do it at light speed. I feel like you are in the place of putting it all behind you and moving forward, and that's going to give you the space you need. Jackie, I have not done you yet. Good to see you. You're in the queue, my friend. Okay. All right. Oh, and Mick Schuer, once again, thank you for the super chat that says I can't afford much, but know that I appreciate you. Every little bit helps. You know that. And I appreciate it. Laughing Caps, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for you. The Chariot. Laughing Cap, this week you did a good job, man. You are moving yourself forward. You have mastery. You're on top of it. You are doing what you need to do, whether you know it or not. Good job. You may be more powerful than you realize. Michelle's Mystic Corner, good to see you. You're coming up soon. I hope you also had a great weekend. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for being here. Karina Morrison, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for you. This was not an easy week. Understood. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I think a lot of it is about work, trying to find that solid work that you're looking for. And maybe there's some other things not going your way as well. The thing to do going forward, and it does require patience, and I think you're probably tired of being, like you're impatient with being patient at this point, and I understand why. But let's just do the magic here and reverse this, because this is really what you need. You need to feel like you're on your path moving forward. And I believe that you can get there. I just don't think you got there this week. I'm sorry. Hey, Wendy Robeson, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Monday, you had the World reversed. Yeah, didn't we all? And now Strength reversed. I think there's a lot going on, whether it's, Wendy, you're here. Good. I think there's a lot going on, whether it's in your personal life or just as you observe the world. I feel like there's a lot this week that really made you angry. And I would say examine the anger and see how you can turn it into healing action. Joyous Ocean, I did get to you. Yes. So when you come back, you're there. I actually skipped you ahead because I needed to. All right. And Revival of Venus. I know you were here. Are you still here? Because I'm doing you now. Glad you're here. Oh, Wendy Robeson. Yes, lots of healing. That makes so much sense. Okay. Revival of Venus, here we go. 8 of Pentacles. So Revival of Venus, I know you've been looking for a new job, and this is good in this regard. Did you have any good interviews this week? Anything good happen in that way? One way or the other, I feel like you're doing everything you need to do to move yourself forward and pay attention to this, both for immediate job and long-term career. Okay. Hey, Michelle's Mystic Corner. Good to see you. Michelle's Mystic Corner, good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're up next. You had the Queen of Cups on Monday, and today the Queen of Wands reversed. Like you are trying so hard to nurture yourself, nurture others, nurture the business, do all the nurturing. But I feel like it's hard right now. And I feel like you're showing up the best way you can, and you have to give yourself a lot of grace because you've got a million pots on the stove right now and you're handling it all. You're doing a good job. Oh, yes, now I'm seeing it. Revival of Venus. Yes, last time, and I missed it before, Revival of Venus. So this is another one. Revival of Venus received the Eight of Pentacles reversed on Monday, and today the Eight of Pentacles upright. So good, and it really shows that this week you turned something around to create what you need. Very well done. Okay. Medium that rocks. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. Okay, here's your wrap up. Eight of Swords. There's a lot that is causing anxiety. You know, there's a lot of ways where you feel stuck, a lot of ways where you feel trapped. And it's hard, and it's been a hard week. This is one. Here we go. Here we go. We got to sweep this away. Do that so that you can find your way free of that going forward. All right, Jackie Masters, you are up next, and I just did a bad thing. Give me a minute. Okay, Jackie Masters, you are coming up, and I'm working with a new chat engine, and I just hit a bad button that I shouldn't have hit, but I got it. Give me a second. I got you back. Good. Okay. Jackie Masters, thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the Five of Pentacles reversed, and now the Seven of Swords reversed. You are on your path doing what you need to do. If you can stay in this direction, you have your integrity, you have your trust for your path, you are finding your opportunities, you're going to get to where you want to be. Really, really. Heather Roberts, here you are. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. All right. Here's a card to close your week, and you did a good job this week. The Star reversed. The Star reversed. Heather, I think you are very much on your healing journey. You know, I think this really indicates you are doing your healing. Of course, there is more healing to go because there always is. It's always like an onion, but you're doing the healing work you need to do. Candy B, I actually ended up doing you really early on. I saw you on the vertical, the portrait stream before the portrait stream died. And so I did you early. So if you scroll back to pretty much the beginning, almost, you'll find yourself there. I'm sorry. All right. Lily, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. It's great to see you. Here's a card to end your week. The Eight of Wands. I feel like you're planning more travel. I feel like you're trying to stay very intuitive in the way you're moving through the world. I feel like time is passing by very quickly. And you're doing what you need to do. I think you're really working with the energy well. It's nice to see. Okay. Scrolling through. Jennifer, you're up next. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Jennifer, you get the Eight of Swords to end your week. And this card has been stalking us. I think it was an anxiety-producing week for a lot of people. And Jennifer, whatever the cause of your anxiety, the important thing is that you not get stuck thinking in a loop. That's the bottom line. There it is. Hey, Valentina Inspires. Good to see you over on Instagram. You are in the queue. I'll be getting to you. Thanks for being here. Okay. K Talks. you're up next. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing great. Hope the baby's doing well at 8 months old. Such a fun age. Ace of Pentacles. Kay, I feel like this week you are finally starting to feel a little more like yourself. And honestly, you won't really feel like yourself until your baby's 5. But you're starting to get your mojo back. You're starting to find your grounding. And I think we can maybe see some financial improvement as well. So you are doing well here. This is good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing great. I know you just had a birthday, like an important birthday. And so glad to celebrate that. So Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat, Ace of Cups. What a good job you did this week. Being open-hearted, being kind, being loving toward others and yourself. Perfect, perfect. Well done. Okay. Scrolling through. Valentina Inspires. Here we are, as promised. So glad you're here. Here's a card for you. The Emperor. This week you did a very good job keeping your commitments, being stable, being a good community leader, taking care of business. Well done. Well done. Okay. Oh, Heather Roberts, if the reverse star tells me to be aware of anything or pay attention to anything, please let me know. I think just recognizing that it's an ongoing thing. Like healing is not a switch that we turn on and now we're healed most of the time. It's just ongoing. So celebrate your growth, but keep it going. Oh, Medium That Rocks, US Games has this deck. It is still in print. You can get a box that looks much better than mine. All right. Thank you for that. We appreciate that. Okay. Oh, Lily, thank you so much for the card. I am leaving Montana in 2 weeks and heading back to Florida. We'll see you soon. Well, that is really fabulous news, and I love it. All right. So, from my perspective, I have answered every question. If I accidentally skipped you, it was not my intention. If you're just coming in, it is time to get your request in. Do you want a card? Happy to do it. It is last call for readings. I will be back tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time. There we're going to do your Saturday Psychic Sampler where you can ask any question you want. All right, Joanne Ellis, here you are. Good to see you. I had the moon reversed. Once again, you were right about something that a person said to us. But here the thing I believe in is the magic, and my beautiful daughter gets it. So then so be it. Well, I am still sorry you went through something stressful. And Mrs. Musings, I see you on Instagram and I will absolutely get to you. Yes. Joanne Ellis, here we go. Joanne Ellis, you started with the moon reversed. And now the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like that's exactly that. That is you saying, well, if I can't fix that, I'm just going to back away and not worry about it. It's you recognizing that sometimes avoidance is the best fix. So you did a good job recognizing that something was not worth your energy. Well done. Oh, yeah, Heather Roberts, you got to be careful with that for sure. For sure. Heather says, I was concerned because I reached out to my sister. She seems to want to connect. I'm doing my best to connect with her in a way that feels right instead of thinking my way through it. It is scary, but has felt good. Yeah, just keep those good boundaries and you'll be fine. Absolutely. That makes sense. Okay. Mrs. OS Musings, Mr. SOS Musings. Not sure what to, but I know where I met you. I know you came over from the live I did with Bex, and I'm so happy to have you here. Thanks for being here over on Instagram. And here's a card for you. The Magician reversed. I feel like this week communication may have been an issue. You may also have been dealing with some self-doubt. Let's turn that around so that you can recognize your tools, your skills, your abilities, and have the confidence to communicate those things. Yeah, Joanne, I bet it was hurtful. Yes, but there's always a plan B, and that's it, you know? We can't keep others from hurting us, usually, but how we react to it is the thing. And so you are very welcome over on Instagram. Glad you're here. Once again, it is last call for readings, you all. And I do want to let you know I am available for readings. I've got some openings today, over the weekend, next week. Please reach out. There is a link to do so right in the description. Glad you're all here. Thank you for being here. Medium That Rocks, your podcast with Bex was awesome. Thank you. And Lisinski over on Instagram. Yes, indeed. Here's a card for you. Oh, Wendy, thanks for sharing that link to make an appointment with me right in the chat on YouTube. Okay, Lisinski over on Instagram, Strength Reversed. This week, there may have been some things that really made you angry or uncomfortable. It's important to process that, figure out what that means for you, and find your way to get on top of that so you can turn your anger into appropriate action rather than something that weighs on you. All right. My friends, once again, it is last call. I am available for readings. I'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 with your Saturday Psychic Sampler. And Sunday, if you happen to be local, we are doing our monthly tarot meetup in Palm City, Florida at Panera Bread, 4 p.m. I appreciate all of you so very much. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Oh, Penny, good to see you. Penny, a penny for your thoughts. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you did just make it. Seriously. Glad you did. Ace of Wands reversed. Penny, there's a lot that's taking your energy right now. And you're doing your best to put energy into the things you need to, but make sure you're nurturing yourself. I think it's been a hard week. Make sure you're nurturing yourself so that you have the energy to do what you need to do. All right. Here we go, my friends. To the people giving super chats and super stickers today, I really appreciate it. To the members, the moderators, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Take really good care.